Alright guys, this one's a little bit different than what you're used to seeing, but it's the exact same type of content. This Army veteran went ahead and hung his flag upside down in protest of something going on locally in Iowa. And he was arrested and charged, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, they got to charge him. Can't just arrest him anymore. They actually got to charge him with desecration of the United States flag. And this is absolutely true. There was a well or something being dug, and I'll show you the story in a second as soon as I get it all set up. Someone or another was flying a Chinese flag, and basically basically, there was an American flag and a Chinese flag, one under the other. And this guy got PO'd at a water well that supplies water to his hometown. And he decided that he was going to hang his flag upside down in protest. And he got arrested and charged with desecration of a flag. So a United States Army veteran in Somers, Iowa, was arrested and charged with desecrating the United States flag after hanging it upside down under a Chinese flag in protest of an oil pipeline being built without his permission next to a water well that supplies water to his home. The pipeline is being built against his wishes. After eminent domain was granted to the Texas company building the pipeline, I'm not certain why there is mentioning of a Chinese flag. Hopefully there will be soon. Around 11 a.m. August 11, two Calhoun County Sheriff deputies arrested Homer Martz. After they arrived at his home, he said one deputy was carrying his two flags as they approached his home. They said, "You can't do this. We have a statute." I said, "I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have taken them down." He said in an interview with the Messenger, "So I walked back out and put them back up, and they arrested me." Deputies told Martz that his flagpole that sits at the end of his driveway was in the Calhoun County's right-of-way. Calhoun County Attorney Tina Meth Farrington, Iowa's flag desecration law is a simple misdemeanor punishable by 30 days in jail. Iowa Code 718A states that a misdemeanor to public mutilate, deface, defile, or defy, trample upon, cast contempt upon, satirize, deride, or burlesque, either by words or acts, such a flag or standard, color, ensign, shield, or other insignia of the United States, and several other things. This being 71A of Iowa State Code. Law says that chiefs of police, sheriffs, and city marshals could be removed from office for failing to enforce the law. Martz claims he didn't even know the law existed. Well, if you don't know the desecration law exists in your state, then you have no business flying the flag. In the country, there's no freedom and no protesting, no due process, he wrote on a sign protesting in front of the flagpole. In Iowa, in America, Martz flew a flag upside down under a Chinese flag to protest the lack of due process he received because at first he wasn't notified about the pipeline. The Texas-based Dakota Access LLC, in order to build an 1134-mile pipeline through Iowa that passes between his home and his well, which is on a neighbor's property. Martz said he fears construction of the pipeline may break his water line or that it would freeze afterwards, among other things. So the question I wonder is, had he not decided to put them back up, had he been arrested? Or would he have been simply warned? I don't know. It's a good question, but I'm not certain why he would have chose a Chinese flag. I'm almost wondering why he had a Chinese flag. I mean, we all know why the Chinese, because they're in lewd with government or in conspiracy conjecture, contempt of government, so to speak. And this man was arrested and charged with desecration after hanging an Old Glory flag upside down on his own property in defiance of a local pipeline that was going through near his property. So this is what was actually going on, folks. Thank you.